In my eyes, and I hope in many eyes, there's really no more important topic than school safety. Children can't learn unless they're safe. Children can't grow to be the perfect adults that we want them to be without being safe. So this is the first and foremost, in my mind, the most important aspect of a school.
A lot changed after the STEM shooting. That is transformational for all of us. That's something that we'll never go back to the way that we were.
Kendrick, as we know, was the student who was murdered at STEM high school. That day, Kendrick approached the second shooter that entered the room and immediately pinned him against the wall before he lost his life. Yeah. Saving, 28 people in that room.
I didn't think that would happen near me, and it did, and I think that changed the way that I look at school safety. You shouldn't be going to school fearing for your life, ever.
Hopefully that you could tell by my tears how important this is.
We have always kept our eyes on school safety and mental wellness of our kids. The celebration really is that I feel like our community now really has rallied alongside of us to make sure that happens as well. So whether it's our county commissioners or our community that just recently passed our bond measure, I really believe that everyone now sees that we've got to invest in this notion of what it does mean to keep our kids safe, and also how do we make sure that they're socially and emotionally safe as well.
It makes me proud that rather than just ignore the issue, that we're taking a positive stance on it.
Everybody has backed up thoughts and ideas with support, actions, and money.
The money in particular is going to help us do some things that we have wanted to do that we may have delayed over a period of a year or 3, depending on the project. To have the additional taxpayer funds from the commissioners in particular is going to help us accelerate some of our plans.
We're really blessed to be able to have this money. Being a private school, stuff like this doesn't come our way often. So being able to use it to help with school security and school safety is a top priority for me, and we're very lucky.
Adding SROs to their schools is brilliant. I love that.
This is going to allow officers, I think, to do a better job in the schools, to be able to do a more quality job and spend time with the kids in a specific school.
When they see me, and without saying a word, you can tell in their expression, in their faces, that sense of, I feel fine, I feel good. Thanks for being here, Gabe.
We started with a community response team that mainly served adults, and the community saw what a valuable resource this was. And so why not bring that to all of our community members? And this youth community response team just enhances that, because now we have another group that can come in and collaborate and partner with us and make sure that when we need to hand that student off to the next supports, there's a really great support team in place to take care of them.
In spite of a world that may be unpredictable, that may be seemingly increasing in violence, that we can help make sure that when you're here, you're safe, you're secure, and you can be focused on the things that you need to be focused on.
I just like to say thank you to those people because they understand how important mental health is. Even though they're safe inside of the building, they're not safe inside their heads. And being able to use this money for mental health is really important for kids like me who suffer with anxiety and depression.
Students can only take it so far, and I feel like with the adults and the people that are working hard to create the change, they're adding this extra layer of like a push forward and moving forward and making my schooling and my environment a lot safer.
So we're truly grateful for our community as well as our commissioners that have really rallied to help us just continue to, if anything, accelerate the work that we have been doing around this notion of what makes our schools safe.
Just like what Kendrick did, he did something. He acted heroically, instantly. He was selfless. everything to live for and gave his life. And with that sacrifice made, I hope that, when we think of change and how things are going to be going forward, that we remember him. We remember his face, that he was the one to make the change. Yeah.